Alright guys, welcome back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. Today, we are going to be talking about the rest of the bandwagon that all of Smite creators are putting on. Is Smite dying? Well, contrary to yesterday's video, where I got banned, and about 2,000 other people, which I get it, is about 10% of their community, but... yeah, I just want to talk about this, because everyone's been putting it out, and it's frustrating as shit to see. So, yeah, I'm going to be kind of touching on why bigger creators are stupid. 2, if I believe Smite is or is not dying. 3, why I think Smite is actually making some pretty big improvements. And 4, any other rant that comes to mind. So the first thing, why bigger creators are stupid. I'm not going to list any of them because I don't want to start any weird bullshit drama or anything like that. But people out there that say, I love the Smite so much, and then they go and continue to put out a video, either clickbait or not, that says, is Smite dying? Or Smite is dying? Or anything of that sort. Don't make, contrary to what I'm going to do, because I'm going to make fun of them. Mine is a satire title. But you should not, if you're a bigger creator of a video game, I don't care if this is Smite, if it's Fortnite, if it's whatever the fuck, if you sit there and you say, I love this game, and then you turn around and make a video to a very large audience, and people who may not even be subscribed to you will watch this video and see what you think and go, wait, Smite's dying? Oh, well, I was gonna play it, but never mind. Because if it's a dying game, fuck it. I'm not even gonna waste my time. When, in reality, people have been saying this fucking shit for 2 years, and they're like, oh, Smite's dying. Oh my god, Smite's dying. Oh dear, this is so stupid. Like, it's just, if you're a big creator, you can't take a game that you supposedly love and then say it's dying, because you're not going to do the game any favor. You're not going to do anything for any new players that are going to watch the video and want to see if Smite's worth it, and then they stumble upon your video. 3, anyone who's been on the fence and maybe coming back to Smite is now going to stop. Like, you literally are, like, damaging your own game because you don't have the IQ to fucking figure out what marketing does and what your opinion mean to some people. So, the bigger creators that put these shit out saying Smite's dying, you're a fucking idiot. And if you end up stumbling upon this, I hope you know I'm talking to you, because you don't understand how the fuck to make a goddamn video to build up your community. You just want to do everything you can to get the views on a game that you're saying is dying, which you are now counteractively trying to make more money now to get the views that will eventually fall off later because no one's going to watch Smite because it's dying. So there's that little 2 things why I think bigger creators are fucking stupid to put something out like that say Smite's dying or is Smite dying, and then come in the video and say, oh my god, it's dying, it's dead, it's a possum. It's just, fuck off. It's not. 2 leads right into that. I personally don't think Smite is dying. I think they've taken some very, very good steps to maintain their longevity. The player base is still there. Yes, I think they could do some stuff to quit displacing the community. If you look, you have Conquest, Ranked Conquest, Joust, Ranked Joust, Duel, Siege, Clash, Assault, Match of the Day, Adventures. Like, you're over 10 plus modes of, I think, yeah, Siege, Clash, Joust, Ranked Joust, Conquest, Ranked Conquest. Yeah, I think you have at least 10 different modes. You are displacing your player base so much, you need to get rid of a few modes. And I'm actually very upset about it. Let's see. Damn. Well, I can't go ahead and pull it on up, unfortunately. There was a mode, and surprisingly, somehow, Arena is the most played mode. Then I think it was Joust. Then it was, another thing, shit. I think it was, like, Conquest, and then it was another one, then it was, like, Ranked Conquest. Arena had it by far. So you keep your, like, Arena. I think it was Assault, I think is what it was. So keep Arena, keep Joust, keep Assault, and Conquest. Then Ranked Conquest, Ranked Joust. That's it. Take off Siege, take off Clash, take off Match of the Day, take off Adventures. Make Match of the Day something that's unique. Make it like Match of the Month. And then all of a sudden, like, people get hyped. Like, on League of Legends, people get hyped when it's like, you all have to pick 5 gods, and you all have to like pick 5 and go into a conquest, and that's how you have to. That's what it should be. And then everyone knows, oh my god, for this 1 week out of the entire year, or 1 week out of the next 3 months, they release this special mode, and everyone just has a blast, and it's a really chill, laid back time, and everyone it's basically your vacation time. That's what it should be. 1 every 3 months, and you do it for a week, and it's the same mode for the week. And then you go, okay guys, if you want to vote on what the next thing will be, then you come out with it. It's going to make their job easier because they don't have to come out with a new MOTD every single day. You don't need to try and come out with a new match of the days. You just come out with one, see what people like, and make it a specialty thing, not one every fucking day. That would be great, and that'll, less displace the player base that you already have. So that's why I personally think that's one of the things that they should do. But at the end of the day, no, they are not dying. You look at what it is, and they actually did release some stuff. Most people just don't play Conquest. The middle of the road of all of the players have barely won 100 Conquest matches. And then you have 10% of the community that's won over 750. That is absolutely nuts. So it's crazy to sit there and look at that and then go, so the middle ground of the entire thing has barely won 100. Like, that means half the people have won more than 100, half the people have had less. Yet 10% of people have won 750. That's nuts. Like, that's the elitists there. So, I think what they're doing, and now to kind of move on to 3, which is why Smite is making some big adjustments, is, yes, you have to make Conquest easier to learn. You actually have to make your training learn something. I've gone into the training mode, and it's the absolute fucking worst design ever. It'll literally go, if you put 5 people, it'll go 2, 2, 1. And that's how it goes. From the left to the right, 2, 2, 1. So if you're on the Order and Chaos side, that means 2 people in solo, 1 person in duo. And if you're on the Order side or whatever the fuck, it's swapped. So there's no jungle. There's no concept of what the fuck the game is doing. It doesn't actually teach you anything. So yes, I think that would be a huge area that they could make to make Conquest not so hard to learn and so difficult. But the big things that I think they are changing is their matchmaking. Granted, it's going to be like another 3 months before it actually happens, or 2-3 months. But, their whole matchmaking thing, to give a very TLDR, you can only solo queue in ranked now. There's going to be a normal Conquest and elite Conquest. They didn't reply back to my comment when they're like, yeah, we're trying to figure out, because we don't just want to say if you won over 100 games or 100 conquests in the entirety of Smite, then you can join. So I was like, hey, how about make it 50 games won in the last 6 months? Because at that point, at least how it works, and that's winning like 10 conquest games a month. Like, that's not too difficult. It's strict, but it's lenient enough. And I had a ton of people like the thing, except for a high-res employee. What a fucking shocker there. But I think them addressing their matchmaking concerns with ranked is huge. The fact they're going to do a countdown system, it grabs, say 15 people. The top 15 most ELO people at that time will get classified into the game. Actually, the first 10, and you have like the people that may or may not like hit accept soon enough. Then boom, you go. And then you do a countdown timer again, and then next 10 people. Like, I think that's a very, very, very awesome way to go about it. With that being said, I think that so many people have bashed on them going to Mixer. One, everyone who has said, oh God, I went to Mixer, that's just fucking horrible. Explain to me why Mixer is worse than Twitch. Like, in the comments, if you are one of those people that think Mixer and Twitch, it was the fucking worst decision ever, explain why. because it's not that bad. And people who have given Mixer a chance have loved Mixer. I personally have as well. I've been streaming very nonchalantly and not very like active on there every single time. In like a month and a half, 2 months, I think I've had like 116 followers. I haven't gotten 116 followers on Smite in like 6 months on fucking Twitch because the population is so like bad. The fact that they came out with an exclusive thing with Mixer to not only build Smite, because now they're the front page of Mixer when they end up going live, it's going to help Smite grow, it's going to help Mixer grow, it's going to help, you know, newer streamers grow. It was a very good business decision, I personally feel. You know, as even myself, I've loved going to Mixer and I don't regret it very much. There's a couple things I missed, the clips and the free Twitch subs from the supporters that have given me their Twitch or their Twitch Prime subs, I think is awesome. But, you know, overall, I do think Smite is making a good thing. They just did a bunch of bans, myself included, on some toxicity. Now, I think it's a double-edged sword. Yes, they did it, but they gave no explanation as to why you were banned. They made it the most vague thing, and I'm not going to go on that rant because that was yesterday's video. I don't get how you can ban someone and not tell them. In a sense, that would be like a cop coming on over and going, hey, gonna have to write you a ticket. And you're like, okay, I ran a stop sign, I was speeding, and I was on my cell phone. Yeah, what was it for? Failure to follow the law. But I'd like to make sure I don't do it again. So, is there anywhere I can go to see that? Failure to follow the law. Here's your ticket. We're going to suspend your license for 3 days. So don't drive. But what did I do wrong? We told you. Failure to follow the law. It's the most vague bullshit I've ever seen. And it's literally, that's the best analogy that I could come up with on the fly. And I think it fits it perfectly. So, yes, Hi-Rez, thanks for banning me. I do mean that. I legitimately mean that. Because there are times when I have BM'd people. Granted, I always thought it was justified because when your duo goes 0-17 and then flames you when they're losing 2v1s. I don't quite get that. But, hey, albeit I thought it was justified, BM is still BM, so thank you for banning me. And thank you for banning other people that will hopefully, you know, reflect on this and maybe change to make your game a little bit better. Two, though, you need to be able to specify what exactly they did wrong. But I think that is a start of a big improvement. I think you ended up banning 3,000 people overall. You started off with 2,000, added an extra 1,000 to the ban list. I think that's awesome. Keep it up. Just next time, I know it was probably a mistake, though. You probably threw my name on there. That's fine. I'll let it go this time. So go ahead and throw in a different one. And, you know, I just wanted to say that's my opinions, guys. Smite's not dying. Bigger creators that say they are, you're a fucking idiot. And you don't understand marketing or public relations. It's probably why you're never graduated from college. But in a field of public relations and advertising, emphasizing and marketing, it's kind of my specialty, and I understand when you put out videos like that, it's incredibly damning to the community. And then I think that Smite is making some very good adjustments and improvements to the game. And, you know, again, it's not dying. If any of your friends ask, no, it's not, tell them to pull their head out of their ass. And if they think it's dying, then tell them to quit fucking playing the game now, because we don't need someone that's like, oh, fuck it, it's going to be dead in a year anyways. And 6 years down the road, people are still going to be like, is Smite dying? I think Smite's dying, guys. Smite is dying. And they'll be like, this is great. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know on everything that I talked about. Let me know your opinions. I like to give you my opinions on things, give you a little update on it. And do you think, am I wrong in 100%? Is there something that should be changed? Or do you think bigger creators should bring Spotlight and say, yes, it is dying? Again, I don't know why, but please give me your opinions down below. Give it a like, and if you guys haven't, go follow my Twitch and Twitter, or sorry, not Twitch. Go follow my Twitter and Mixer. I'll put that down in the box below. And until the next time, as always, guys, you have yourself a fucking amazing life. All right, hey guys, I just wanted to add a footnote. well, one I had a blanket on because I was getting ready for bed, and then I found out this information. I did want to add it on. I personally don't think that Hi-Rez intentionally banned my account or anything. Again, as I stated, not saying I didn't deserve it, and made my analogy with the cop and all that fun stuff, but heard a little rumor, little birdie, that said none of them were manually banned. It was if you meet X amount of reports, your account was banned. It was nothing to do, which would explain why when I tweeted out to 15 Hi-Rez employees, not a single one of them replied back, especially when I brought up, hey, I have VODs showing like every match I've had for like the last 2-3 weeks. I'd be more than happy to go over them if you're interested. None of them replied, which makes me think they're like, oh fuck, just ignore it. And sorry, we have apparently bugs in the place.
Yeah.
But just ignore it, sweep it under the rug, and it'll pass in 2 days. So I want to say, in a sense, don't be too harsh with Hi-Rez. Yes, I think it's bullshit that they banned people and didn't give them an actual reason, and that they didn't even check to see if they were legitimate. They literally could have just been like, whatever. So anyways, guys, just wanted to add that little footnote. Have yourself a fucking amazing life. Have a good day, and I will see you guys soon.